Hi and welcome again to mytoolkit.co.uk. My name's Steve and what we're going to talk about today is coil nailers. And as it says on the tin, the nails actually come in a coil. You may be familiar with that, you may be not. But let's have a look at this model on the bench. Developed by Tacwise, comes in its own carrying case, and as before, we'll always give you the model number. Because on the website, you can put that model number in. It will take you specifically to that tool. You'll be able to see images, technical data, and of course you can purchase online as well. And the model number in question here is Foxtrot Charlie November 57 Victor. That's FCN57V. And I'll remove the case. As I said, it is a coil nailer. Features of the tool. There is, bringing it over to the camera, there's a no more tip on there, it can be removed, but on delicate areas like decking and that where you don't want to bruise the timber, obviously keep that on. Adjustable depth of drive on this tool, just under the trigger, there's a wheel there, and by moving that wheel in one direction or the other, the safety arm moves and we can adjust the depth of penetration of the nail. In a lot of cases when using a coil nailer, this might not be of priority, but if you were fencing and you're using small board on the fencing, you don't want to penetrate too far through, you want to make it sort of nice and flush from a cosmetic point of view. Also on here there's a switch. We can go from single shot to multi-shot or bump fire. When it's in the bump fire position, we can hold the trigger and we can actually bounce fire, especially in speed of production. Single shot, you have to depress the safety, one pull of the trigger, but you'd have to release again to fire another nail. Show you how to load on this. Undo the front magazine, open up the pod. Now it will take a nail from 2.1 to 2.5 in thickness. Our example here is 2.1, and the leg length of the nail from 25mm through to 57mm. What we have here is a 2.1 by 50 ring shank galvanised, and the ring is the rib on the nail there to give it the extra holding power. When we place it into the pod, what we can do here is adjust the pod base, and by moving that up and down it helps support the different size nails. But I'll reduce that to the bottom because we've got 2" here, and the maximum nail in this particular model is 57mm. Place it into the pod, nails across, align them on the head there, close the pod, and there we go. If that doesn't close easily, recheck again till you get that nice smooth fit. Connect to the airline, and we're ready to go. Also noting, on these models, you can adjust the deflection of the exhaust air. What you don't want it is getting in the eye. 2.1, 50mm, just a small piece of timber there. As you can see, that's how simple it is to fire a 2" nail through into the timber. When away from the surface, the gun won't fire until we depress that safety. But there we go, there's the tool in question. As I say, it's called the FCN Foxtrot Charlie November 57V, 2.3 kilos in weight. Ideal for decking, fencing, pallet, crate, packing case manufacturing, sheds and garden buildings, etc, etc. And there we are, small coil nailer up to 57mm at mytoolkit.co.uk. Hope to see you again soon. Take care.